Hey guys, back at you for part 5 of the deconstruction, teardown, whatever you want to call it. In the last, my last one, I got everything taken out except for the enclosure. We're going to start working on that today. Like I said before, it's going to have to be cut and smashed and poked and prodded and everything else to get it out. But we're here with it today. We're going to get it out, and I don't know if we'll get it all out today, but we're going to get as much out as we can. One of my guys I work with. Anyways, we're going to get this out and we'll go from there. So we're going to get some of these bottom panels off here. These ain't really serving a purpose except for covering up some of the framing that was underneath of that, and we'll get as much of this stuff out as I can and take out as many screws from the box as I can too. That way I don't tear up a blade as much when I start cutting on this. Yep, gotta get a screwdriver. Alright, got my screwdriver. Where else am I? Hold up. I bet you I got one under here. Alright, like I said, get as many of these screws out as I can. That way I don't tear up too many blades. I bought quite a few. Alright, I'll get all these out and I'll check back in with you. Okay, I got all the screws out of the front of it, I think. And we'll see how easy it is to get one of these fronts off here. Now that I got it, I don't know how easy it'll be because everything's fiberglass on the inside as well. Yeah, that worked. By the way, I'm not using MDF again. Well, that ain't going to come off as easy as I thought it would. Okay, either I built this thing really strong, or I'm just really dumb in taking this apart, because it is not coming apart as easy as I thought it would at all. So, let's see some of the fiberglass here. Looks like it will be little bit by little bit. And I think my battery needs changed. Can't remember last time I charged it. If you're going to go with the DeWalt's, definitely go with the lithium. They last so much better. Well, son of a lizard uncle. Well, that's how I expected the first side to come off. All in one piece. That was easier. Pulled out a couple screws. So, either I built that side really stronger, or I don't know what's up with this. That came out one piece, the other one came out multiple pieces. Okay, now that I got the two fronts off, I'm trying to get part of this top of the center chamber out here. What I'm trying to do is get as much out as I can without cutting. And I don't know how easy that's going to be. Part of it. And I'm thinking here, I got a bunch of screws through the baffles here, but they're bonded over, so I can't exactly remember where they're at. So what I'm trying to do is get some of this top out, maybe get some of it unscrewed from this side, try and kick these baffles out, or partially out this way. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, give you guys a little better close-up of kind of how this was built. Yeah, I've said before, if you want to see how this was originally built the first time, go to my Facebook page, www.facebook.audiopipeblazer. The link's in the description below. I got several albums in the photo section of when I initially built this for the first version, and then the second one that I called version 1.5, where I just basically put in the BD4 subs, which weren't this box wasn't necessarily built for those subs. They were designed for the BD2s, but I didn't feel like doing a complete rebuild then last year. So basically I just slapped a new BD4s in here last year and redid the back amp rack and added more batteries and got the CES alts, and put the 4Ks on all these subs. So this is kind of where I'm at now. This is about an hour's worth of work. Obviously I'm not going to record everything I do, but just to show you guys here how we get some of this put in here. Alright, change things up a little bit for a while here so I'm not so cramped up being up at that front. We'll go ahead and get these subwoofer bus bars taken out, and then I want to get as many of these screws out of the back as I can, and there's quite a few here too. Get these all pulled out. This one, like I said before, these were one of my subs off of the 4Ks. I had two 4Ks strapped into each bank of 4 subs, and I had 4 gauge running off the amps to these bus bars, splitting these up so I can run these to each individual sub. I had them strapped so each amp seen 1 ohm. So save all these. I just redid these last year, and these are all really good shape, so I'll keep a hold of these because I'll probably have a use for them again. Get these off. Yeah. Turned it the wrong damn way. Now, this is just 1 inch by 1/4 inch aluminum. I think it's 60-65, don't quote me, grade aluminum, which is the supposed to be the better aluminum. I did it again, god damn it. So I'll get some of these screws out. Like I said, I got quite a few in those, and this is fiberglass and rhino lined and everything else, so it may be easier to get in from the front and start beating this to the back. All right, about an hour now working on the back. It's definitely not coming apart easy at all. I started cutting through the back here, and I got the bottom piece out. This is sitting on here. I had another piece, you can see by the paint line, had another piece in there that was glued and screwed, and more for to tighten everything together. I got it laying over here now. That's my pile. And I'm having trouble getting a wedge or a chisel or anything even get started here, because I got so much fiberglass and resin holding these corners and stuff together that it's not coming out very easy. But I'm going to keep plugging away here and see how much I got. Show you from the inside here. This is where I'm at now. So I'm going to keep hammering and sawing and try to get as much more of this out as I can today. So after some serious beating and crowbars and sawing, I now have the back completely off, and that was a job. And Jake Warble, if you're watching this, I pity you the day you decide to take all yours out, because this is not fun at all. So now I got the front and the back off. As you can see, I got braces here, and I got a center brace there. Of course, these baffles are braced with 2x4s as well. I got to finish getting up and getting the rest of this down here. That'll free these at least the top of these baffles up a little bit. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, if I'm going to cut or try and knock it out, beat it out with a sledge. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do it just yet. I'm going to keep plugging away on it. I'm going to keep working on it. It's ugly right now. And I got several layers of fiberglass mating the bottom of the enclosure and the sides of the enclosure of that wheel well, so I'm sure that's going to be fun to get too. So definitely not going to get it all out today. I didn't figure I would, but I figured I'd get as much done of it as I could. And tomorrow I'll be able to work on it again. It'll be the first time I get to do that 2 days in a row. It's supposed to be like 75 or something like that tomorrow. And, you know, here be February 20th, we're looking at 75 degrees. I'll take it, because the more days we have like this, the more I can get done to this. That way I'm not crunching here later this spring or towards the end of the spring to get this thing ready to start getting to shows again. So that's where I'm at so far. And I think this is as far as I'm going to get tonight. It's after 6 o'clock now, so I'm starting to lose daylight. And I can't keep the batteries charged in my Sawzall there. They're going dead before the other one can get charged up. So I think it'll be a good time to just call it our apps tonight. Get quite a bit done. Of course, you always want to get more than what you can get done, but that's what I was able to get done tonight. So like I said, tomorrow it's supposed to be in high 70s. Now, come home after work, fresh batteries, and I'll get to cutting, and I should should be able to have this all out tomorrow. And that'll be part 6. Or unless I just continue it tomorrow, pick up from where I left off right here. Unless something else happens and I'm not able to work on it. But that's where I'm at. So, like I said before, if you like what I'm doing here, you know, like my videos, give me a thumbs up, and we'll pick this back up again tomorrow. Until then, Basscop.